Firstly, I'd like to say that the word whim is Cornish for a winding device. Also that a tin mine's depth was measured in fathoms, a fathom measuring 6 feet. This engine was designed by F.W. Michell and made by Holman Brothers in Camborne. The mine closed in 1921. Now owned by the National Trust, your ticket admits you to this engine house and tailor's shaft situated opposite. The boiler house was rebuilt by the National Trust in 1975, and it houses a boiler formerly used by the Poor Law Institute in Truro, where it produced steam for the laundry. It was made by Messrs. Ruston and Hornsby. This engine is a double-acting condensing one, where steam is applied to the top and bottom sides of the piston, and then emptied into the condenser rather than into the air. This is a view through the door of the bottom floor showing the winding drum. The cylinder has a 30-inch diameter and is encased in brickwork and bolted to the floor. The engine worked at 40 pounds per square inch and the piston had a long stroke of 9 feet. Here, in the middle chamber, we see the cylinder top and the top valve chuck. We can also see the cylinder rod attached to the beam. Here on the top floor we can see the beam, known in Cornwall as the bob. One can reach the outer end of the bob by a door onto the bob platform. It is secured to the immensely strong bob wall by very long bolts. The outer end of the bob is connected to the crank on the drum shaft by a sweep rod. From the bob platform you can see the pumping engine of Taylor's shaft. The initials on the stack stand for East Pool Agar Limited. Inside there is a small museum and cinema telling the story of tin mining. The engine of Taylor's shaft was designed by Nicholas Trestrail and built by Harveys of Hale in 1892. This passageway takes you beneath the chimney stack. The cylinder encased in wood is 7'6" in diameter. The pump rams in the shaft were 18 inches in diameter and it pumped 450 gallons per minute, running at 5 strokes a minute. Good. The National Trust has set up a fund to raise money to restore it to its working condition. Upstairs on the middle floor we see the top of the cylinder. Here you can also watch a film of this engine working. The bob or beam in this engine is 33 feet 3 inches long and weighs a staggering 52 tons. This mine was last worked to pump water from South Crofty, and its last stroke was made on September the 28th, 1954. I hope this film has given you a little insight into these wonderful beam engines.